And we rolled over so far one time. I thought we wasn't going to come back up with another sea hit us. And
I couldn't even. So when it's toppled this way, where are you in the boat?
Trying to hold on. Yeah.
That'd be the last time I'd
exactly.
be on a boat like that.
That's what I said. I said, when I get to the dock, I'm not coming back. No.
Yeah.
And look at you.
Yeah.
That's all so, okay. What's up, Camden County? You're catching episode 35 of the Getting in Your Business podcast. I'm your host, Alison Shores with the Camden County Chamber of Commerce, and I'm joined today with a co-host, Candace Pullum from St. Mary's Main Street.
Woo!
We are so excited.
Yay!
This Getting in Your Business podcast is made possible by our Chairman Circle sponsors, Georgia's Own Credit Union, Comcast Business, Georgia Power Company, Sparklight, Plug Power, St. Mary's DDA, TDS Telecom, and Ameris Bank. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Candace, we have a very interesting guest today, and I'm so excited.
Me too.
So, guys, we have Captain Ron here joining us today. He actually captains the Cumberland Queen II and has been for the last 23?
23 years.
All right.
Oh, wow.
So, Captain Ron, we are super excited. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
All right. So, tell us, when were you born?
1948, August the 25th.
Right here in St. Mary's, Georgia.
That is so amazing.
So you have seen St. Mary's, Camden County change a lot over the years.
Yeah.
All right, so take me to being born here. We're gonna get to the Cumberland Queen. We're gonna get to all that, but I want to know a little bit about the history of St. Mary's, kind of what you've seen, your history, because I think you have some interesting things. So, what was it like to be born and raised here in Camden County back in 1948?
It was kind of quiet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot more quiet.
Yeah. And had the paper mill and
Yeah. Did it smell different?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I heard it smelled like money.
Yeah.
yeah. I remember when the railroad used to run all the way down in the front of the docks down there in St. Mary's.
Really?
Yeah.
So interesting story.
Okay.
A gentleman just brought me a picture of St. Mary's in 1961, and it has that railroad track and a dirt road that runs in front of the waterfront. It just blew my mind.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that picture.
I know. So cool.
I can't even imagine. Like, my brain doesn't even, compute that to be able to make a picture. That's wild. Yeah. So, Seagulls was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eagles was there.
Did you know the Brandon sisters?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is so cool.
Good. Yeah.
So we interviewed George, who works over there at the Riverview Hotel, and he was telling us about the Brandon sisters and how they started that, and had the hotel. So, that's amazing.
Yeah, I knew their daddy, too, Captain Siegel.
Captain Siegel. Mm-hmm. What did he captain?
He had the Case and Brown. One time, that was the name of the boat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, was he a shrimper?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He was a shrimper, yeah.
Okay.
And his son bought a boat and they called him Mr. Fox.
Mr. Fox.
Ricky Brandon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, so you actually knew these people.
Oh, yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Now, what school did you go to?
Right there in Matilda Harris Elementary.
Okay.
And Ralph J. Bunch High.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah. So you graduated before they...
I didn't graduate.
Okay.
I didn't graduate.
Okay. All right. So what was next after school?
Shrimping.
Shrimping. So how'd you get into shrimping?
Just like I said, when I started on a little boat named Captain Hank.
Captain Hank.
Yeah,
okay.
It was about 45 foot.
Okay.
And I went there. I shrimp there during the summer. And then, excuse me.
No, you're good.
Time to go to school. I went to school, and I went far as the 8th grade, and things kind of got kind of tough, and I
Yeah.
couldn't make it the next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's a story
And
for a
that
lot of
was-
people.
I know.
Yeah.
Life was different.
It was so different.
yeah. So I just started shrimping off and on. I didn't have a steady job.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, just like I said, the fellow who taught me, he went to South America and started working over there, shrimping over there. Rather.
Yeah. You decided you didn't want to go to South America?
I wanted to go, but
Yeah.
nobody
Couldn't
would
go.
take me.
Gotcha. Nobody would take you.
Because you were meant to be here and meet us today.
Yes.
And then I started working for Mr. Lang for a while. And then I went to Texas with them and I made about 3 trips. Then I came back to St. Mary's and I started working for a fella named Mr. Ballinger
Okay.
out to Point Peter.
Okay.
And I shrimp on 2 or 3 his boats, and then I did that for a while, and then I started working for Miller Seafood.
Miller Seafood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was that in, where's that?
Yeah.
Right there where the Park Service building at.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I worked with them for, let's see, from 67 to, I think about 80.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's when I started working for Lang Seafood. And I shrimp with them for, let me see, from 82 to about 91. No. I take that back. About 2001.
Yeah.
And then after that, that's when I started running the Old Queen. I deckhand for, I would say about a year, off and on.
Well, hold on. I know something you said earlier. You were you were actually a pilot of, was it the Captain Hank?
Yeah.
You knew how to pilot it first before you knew how to be a deckhand.
They didn't have no automatic pilot, so I had to hold the wheel all day.
That's
Oh.
so fun, though.
No, I hated that.
Yeah.
I wanted to
It's a
go on
fun
the
story
back
for me.
deck.
So it's a fun story for me to listen to. It wasn't fun to do.
It was fun, but I wanted to go on the back deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that why? Why did you want to be there?
You know, to pick out the shrimp and
Oh.
crabs and all that.
Be a part of the action, huh?
Yeah, but when the winter came, I was happy to be up there.
Yeah.
Cold. yeah.
Now, tell us, you were telling us about going on the first time you went out in the ocean.
Yeah, that was on a boat called the Bessie Ann.
The Beth Ann?
Bessie Ann.
Oh, Bessie Ann. Okay.
Yeah, and that was my first time in the ocean. And I thought I was going to get sick, but I didn't.
You didn't get sick?
No, I never got seasick.
What kind of shrimp are you out there getting?
We was getting white shrimp.
White shrimp.
Yeah.
Man. So that's when, okay. So then you went from shrimping
Yeah.
to then I keep wanting to say drive, but be the captain of the Cumberland Queen, the first one, number one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what year was that?
That was in 2003, I think.
2003. Now, what made you want to quit shrimping? And
Well, Mr. Lang had other plans for me.
I gotcha.
He kept after me, when you going to school and get your license? I said, I'm going. He said, well, I want you to go get those license and run this boat for me. I said, okay.
So yeah.
And that's when that happened.
So you've been doing that since 2003.
I'm about to have to fact check this because you don't look old enough.
Yeah.
And then he
So you've known Mr. Lang, like we were talking earlier, you've known him. So when he had you go to Texas,
yeah.
back when you could write notes, Instead of paying people cash.
I
Yeah.
knew him when I wasn't shrimping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a question about shrimping. Is shrimping like a seasonal thing, or do you shrimp all year long? Or
Well, back then it was like a seasonal thing. We used to stay around here like from September to January, and then we'd go to Key West, stay there for a while, and then we'd go to Apalachicola, Florida, stay there for a while, Mississippi, Alabama, and then Texas,
Oh.
and come back.
so you've seen a lot of the coast.
Yeah, we always come back around September because just in case hurricanes,
Yeah.
we come back home. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many storms have you had to prepare for that you can remember?
Well, we was off Louisiana one time, and me and one fella who used to work with me and him was on the boat together, and we heard a tropical storm was right off Brownsville, and it was headed our way. And then they said it was going to go offshore. And that evening, we was finna pull an anchor and go to work that night. And they said it was headed to Galveston. I said, oh, my goodness. And we pulled the anchor, and it was blowing so hard and so rough, we couldn't see nothing in the radar. I don't know how we made it to where we went. 'Cause the radar was white out. You couldn't see nothing in there.
I couldn't even imagine.
And I was just going by the GPS. And that was a ship channel too. And there's a lot of ships anchored up there. I don't know how we made it, but we had to go.
God was looking out for you.
Absolutely.
That's what
Yeah.
he directed that boat.
Right. And then that was that. And then it was a lot of time we was get caught in weather a long ways from the dock.
Yeah.
And we rolled over so far one time. I thought we wasn't going to come back up, but another sea hit us, and
I couldn't even. So when it's toppled this way, where are you in the boat?
trying to hold on.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That'd be the last time I'd
Exactly.
be on a boat like that.
that's what I said. I said, when I get to the dock, I'm not coming back. No.
Yeah.
And look at you.
Yeah, that's all that.
So you were born in 1948. So you were here and an adult when the Thiokol munitions plant
Yeah,
exploded.
right.
Do you remember that day?
Yeah, we heard it, and we was in Key West.
Really?
We heard a boom, boom,
Oh, wow.
and it sounded like something blew up.
Really?
And then somebody called us down there and said, Thiokol blew up. I said, man,
Did you have any family there?
no, I didn't have no family there. No.
Wow.
That's so crazy that you could hear it in.
And they were saying that there was like no, the ambulance services and stuff here at the time, or very limited, if anything. So people were on pickup trucks and.
Yeah.
Oh, my
So
gosh. I can't even fathom.
So
I
wow.
remember that. I remember when the space shuttle blew up.
Yeah. Yeah. Man.
Were you on the water then?
Yeah.
Was I on the water? No, I wasn't on the water then. I was on the water when 9/11 happened.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought it was a movie on TV, when they was showing.
Yeah.
Come to find out that was true.
It was real life.
Yeah.
Man, what was that like with the base here and stuff? And being on the water? Anything?
Yeah, well, we was coming in and we stopped off Fernandina to work. And I broke one of my outriggers. And the Coast Guard was patrolling the
Oh, wow.
town then. And he said, well, asked me where I was going. He said, that's all right. I see you got trouble of your own. Come on.
Yeah.
It was rough, and
Ooh.
I thought we was gonna turn over that day because the other fellas put on their life jackets. I said, what y'all put on life?
Oh, wait! Don't put on the life jacket. What are we doing?
Yeah.
How serious is it?
Yeah. It was rough that day.
So that's another question. Are you a strong swimmer?
Yeah. We learned how to swim down to the boat ramp downtown.
Really?
You just jumped in?
Huh?
You just jumped in and
Well, we used to wade until we get, and then dog paddle.
Yeah.
And then we start learning how to swim. We'd jump down there and go get mud and let each other know we've been to the bottom.
Yeah. Have you found anything cool? Because what they say is like back in the day that pirates used to, I guess come in offshore.
also patrol these waters.
Yes, maybe I should say that. Yes, also used to patrol these waters. And, just different stories like that, megalodons in the St. Mary's River. Have you found anything over all the years of dredging up water or things off the ground?
No, just old chains, where people drop them under the Coke machine. And they go through the cracks in the dock.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, 'cause we used to be down there heading shrimp on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. What's the biggest shark's tooth you found?
The biggest one I found was about like that.
Yeah.
It's a couple inches big there.
That's still a bit compared to the ones I find that are like
I know.
itty bitty
I know.
ones.
Yeah. But most of them go down there off Raccoon Keys. That's on the other side of Dungeness.
Oh.
A lot down there.
Okay. Yeah. Now, Candace, did you have any historical St. Mary's questions or any St. Mary's questions before we start talking about the Cumberland Queen?
Not off the top of my head. I'm still just wrapping my head around the fact that, like, you've seen so much change.
Yeah, a lot of change. Yeah.
But do you feel like a lot of things are still the same?
Some.
Yeah.
Some, yeah.
Yeah.
Many, but some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause, well, where I was raised up, right there, down from the elementary school. That's 2nd Street or Wheeler Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a dead end.
Oh.
Really?
Back there were woods.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about my house in Waycross. It was just used to be 3 streets and just all woods back there. And now they've, subdivisions and stuff.
Yeah, and they cleaned it out and built a hospital back there.
Yeah. Did you play in those woods back there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every winter.
That's what.
We wouldn't go back to do much in the summertime.
Yeah.
The snakes were so bad.
Oh, I bet.
Man.
Oh, I bet they're terrible.
Yeah. But in the wintertime, we stayed in the woods. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you started being the captain of the Cumberland Queen 1.
Yeah.
And what was that like?
It was pretty fun because the fellow who taught me how to drive it, he was from Louisiana. They used to call him Cajun, Captain Cajun.
Captain Cajun. Okay.
Yeah. And he taught me how to drive the dual engines.
Oh,
I didn't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do that. I'd be terrified.
I was just used to driving the single engine in the shrimp boats.
Listen, I don't know how y'all can park it close to the dock and get it perfectly in there. Like,
I don't understand that either. So there's that.
Yeah, because when I start running the old Queen, the Cumberland Queen, and he bought the Princess, and it was high, and I said, I don't know how I'm going to dock this boat, because I couldn't see the piles and stuff when I was coming in.
Yeah.
Just the top of them mostly. But the second time I got it.
Yeah, the second time.
Yeah.
So he has the Princess, Cumberland Princess.
Yeah.
But you drive the Queen.
Yeah, well, it was just, for if the old Queen break down or something.
That's what the Princess was for. Okay. Yeah. I like it.
That's cool.
When I first started going to Plum Orchard, we used to go up there every first and every third Sunday. And it was hard to dock up there.
Why?
And I said to myself, them people probably saying, he don't know what he do.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get that.
You know what really amazes me about Cumberland Island and the ferry going over?
Yeah.
Every time the boat lets out, people are from everywhere going over there.
From everywhere.
It really just amazes me.
Well, too, it's such a beautiful place. Like,
Yeah.
if you haven't been to Cumberland Island, I highly suggest you check it out because it's beautiful. You can see wild horses.
Yeah.
There's so much history there. It's just amazing. And if you're just looking to get away, what a perfect place.
And it never gets old. Like you discover something new every time you go.
Yes.
It's so cool.
Especially that beach.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. You just feel so, I don't know.
We're
just
so
at peace.
fortunate.
We are. We live in just a little slice of heaven. Now, Mr. Ron, what is your favorite part about Cumberland Island?
Fishing when.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be something.
Yeah.
Now we were talking earlier about when you went out when it was like, was it 15,000 feet? Was that what it was?
15. 100. Wait a minute,
1,500
feet.
See,
Yeah.
See, this is why we go back and I ask the question. Don't
Yeah.
try to tell the information.
You have to let out so much cable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but what kind of shrimp do you get?
the red shrimp, they call them royal reds.
And why do they call them that?
Because they look like they cook when you catch them. When they,
What?
yeah,
I bet they're good.
crazy.
I bet they're so good.
yeah. And the crabs, you catch big old crabs like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know what to do. First of all, I'd probably be terrified.
But
Of a crab that big.
good, yeah. And they got some little things, like the little crawfish in the ditch.
Yeah.
They look like them, but they white. You catch them out there
Oh wow.
in that deep water.
Ooh, I bet you find all kinds of things in that deep water.
Yeah, octopus look like a jellyfish. You can see through it.
I was about to say, can you see through it? Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy. Any sharks? Have you seen any sharks out there?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing any sharks.
Yeah.
Because all the fish we catch, the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Well, so now what happened to the first Cumberland? Cumberland, am I allowed to ask that? Cumberland Queen? Because now we're on Cumberland Queen 2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It was either Irma or
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
I think it was Irma.
beat it up to the dock. Yeah. Oh. It was a fella from Africa who bought it.
Really?
He was going to have his ship over there, but he never came and got it. And the storm beat it up, so
Oh wow.
yeah, he paid for the boat and everything.
Oh, my goodness. So where is the Cumberland Queen one now?
They took it up and put it on a truck and hauled it.
Yeah.
It just all broke up.
Yeah. Oh, that breaks my heart.
Yeah, that was a good boat.
It was, I actually came over to Cumberland Island with my father when I was 8 or 9 years old. He brought me over to spend the night. We camped so I could see the wild horses and that kind of stuff. And I had this shirt that said like Cumberland Queen, it says like St. Mary's, Georgia. Yeah. And I still have the shirt. I put it on, those t-shirt blankets. Like so it's on a t-shirt blanket. And anyway, so when we moved here, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the same boat that I went on with my dad. And now it's the Cumberland Queen 2. Okay, so I guess you got that, in 2018 or 19?
The Cumberland Queen.
The second one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somewhere along in there, yeah.
So do you like driving it as much as you did the Cumberland Queen 1?
Yeah, because it's faster.
Oh, it's faster. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long does it take you to get from the dock in St. Mary's over to where you
45 minutes. Yeah.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, sometimes less than that. Depends on the tide. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. But the Cumberland Queen, too, it has a lot more room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the whole camping and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you do it every, like, when it goes over in the morning and then you come back and then you take them back over?
Yeah.
And then you come back and then you go back and get them and come back? Yeah.
I think the longest I worked straight was 104 days.
104
What?
days straight?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it that much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've spent most of your life on the water.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Man,
Most of my life on the water.
how long are you going to keep doing it?
Because I can't go no more.
I hear you. I hear you.
Hey, that's my plan too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You must really love it. I love that.
Yeah.
There's something peaceful, I think, about being on the water, and there's something peaceful about downtown St. Mary's, the just being on the water, right there on the waterfront. There's just something peaceful about it.
And the sun sets in the wintertime.
Yeah.
And the sun coming up in
So
the morning.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
it is. So if you were to give somebody some advice on when's the best time of the year to go over to Cumberland, what would
I'll
you
say
say?
around September.
Yeah.
Yeah. June, July, no, because it's kind of hot.
Kinda. It's a lot hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know why is that we have less people in the wintertime than we do in the summertime.
Yeah,
Seems
really.
like we would have more in the wintertime.
Yeah, you would think, but they're like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's bring this heat.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they like the beaches and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of people come over there to spend time on the beach. Yeah.
Well, we are super, super grateful to have you in our community.
Absolutely.
And I just appreciate you taking the time with us today just to tell us a little bit about what it's like to drive the Cumberland Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're glad that you're in our community. Absolutely. So, was there anything you wanted to say, Captain Ron?
Yeah. I wish I can keep on working as long as I can.
Yes, we hope you can too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Langs are definitely lucky to have you.
Taking people back, and I meet a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be looking for me sometimes.
I'm gonna come down looking for you.
Oh, we're gonna. Yeah, you've just made new family now. That's all that's
Absolutely.
happened. Yes,
Yeah, that'll work.
because here at the chamber, our mission statement is to promote business and build community, and we feel like you can't really build community without knowing who is in your community.
Absolutely.
And so that's what these podcasts, are about too, is exposing our community to who's in our community, because we have some awesome people, and you're
do.
definitely one of those.
Yeah, I wish we can just, take more people over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
So, but yeah, it's cool. Cumberland Island, check it out.
Yeah.
Get your tickets and go see Captain Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Yeah, me too, girl. All right. Thank you guys for listening. You've caught episode 35 of the Get In Your Business podcast.